Okay, so hey guys, uh, today I'm going to be doing a review of the anime so far in this year. So I'm going to be starting off with winter 2015 to 2016 anime, and then moving all the way over to summer, and then I'm going to tell you what I'm looking forward to in the fall. So first of all, there is the winter 2015-2016 anime. So out of all the anime in this season, I watched a lot of them. I actually ended up watching quite a few of these anime. I watched Erased after it came out, and of course you probably haven't heard you probably have heard too much about Erased, honestly, because but Erased was a very good anime, but the ending left something to be desired for most fans, including myself. I mean, not to say it wasn't enjoyable, but it was an ending that for such a complicated series, it was too simple. It was too simple of an ending for the anime. Next, we have Haito Genso no Grimgar. Um, this anime I started watching, but I found it way too slow to continue watching. I might pick it up sometime later in the future, but currently I found it just way too slow. I'm more used to anime that keep me on my toes or keep me at the edge of my seats, and this didn't do it for me, so I didn't watch it all the way through. You might enjoy this, however, if you enjoyed maybe if you enjoyed this next anime actually, Konosuba. However, it's a darker tone. Um, Now on to Konosuba. Konosuba is so both of these are trapped in another world. Actually, there's quite a few trapped in another world anime from this season. Uh, well, not trapped, like they go to a fantasy world and stuff like. Okay, yeah, I'm rambling now. Let's back to the subject. These three anime here are all in a different trapped in a different world anime. Well, actually, Gate isn't so much trapped, but more like he visits a different world. But Konosuba is pretty much a parody of Sword Art Online and all anime that came after that were like it. Um, if you ask a lot of anime fans, they'll say they hate Sword Art Online. Personally, I enjoyed the first arc and I enjoyed the second season. There are parts of it that are like not as enjoyable as the rest of it, but I think Sword Art Online, for what it was and for the time, it did a good job of being an anime. But because of the overusage of the Child in Another World setting, this anime actually makes fun of that. It pokes fun with humor that you'll understand when watching the show. I would rather not spoil much for you, but this show is very it's very inventive in the way it represents the trapped in another world genre because in most when they try to poke fun at Sword Art Online, they go the super gruesome route um or the super like humorous route. And this Konosuba didn't do either of those. It went somewhere in between, but still managed to make fun of Sword Art Online and the Trapped in Another World genre in general. Next is Gate. If you didn't watch the first season, you wouldn't watch this, but I guess I can talk about the first season. The first season of Gate I actually enjoyed personally. It's like a people could say it's a propaganda for the Japanese military, which I'm unsure of. I don't know much about the Japanese military, but it can be taken as such. Um, but personally, I just enjoyed it. It was quite an interesting manga. Manga? What am I? Am I an idiot? An anime. Started off as a light novel. It's an interesting anime. It yeah, it captured my attention from I guess not from the first episode. The first episode of the anime was slow, but after that you get into it and it's quite an interesting world. Next you have Musaga no Phantom World. This is like uh okay, Musaga no Phantom World is I'm just gonna say that it has quite a bit of plot in it, and it's like they try to poke fun of anime such as High School DxD or anime with plot that just rely on the plot, but it ends up just being one for itself, just that's very unoriginal and just boring. Um, I mean, at least I found it boring. If you watched it and you enjoyed it, that's fine, but I found Musaga no Phantom World boring after a few episodes. I enjoyed the first few episodes because it was like interesting concepts, but then it just it's something that if you want to watch you can, but if you're not if you don't watch if you're not an avid anime viewer, there's better things to watch. Next we have Ansatsu Kyoshitsu, which is Sassy Season Classrooms, but this is the second season. The first season of this was pretty interesting. I did not finish watching it. I plan to. However, it's very slow, but it can be interesting if you want to watch something like that. Next we have Dimension W. Dimension W was an anime that watched halfway through but dropped just because I didn't have time to watch it. But it's an interesting concept. Could have been executed better if I'm completely honest, but it was decent. I don't have to go through this. This is harem romance, mechas. It's standard. This is Dagashikashi. It's like it's a failed version of a slice of life anime. It's like if you took something like I don't know, like what's that? What's the anime called? Oh, I forgot the name of it. But it's like if you took a humor anime, just an anime that's based on humor. Like I guess Gintama counts as that. I'm unsure. I haven't fully watched Gintama, but it's like an anime. They base it on humor, but it doesn't work out because the humor isn't funny. And then next we have Akagami no Shireki Hyume, which is Snow White, red hair or something. I forget what the English name is. This is the first season is pretty interesting. If you're gonna watch this, you have to watch the first season first. But also don't let the word title shoujo deceive you. It's actually like if you're a male who enjoys romance anime and but doesn't enjoy the shoujo genre in general, this anime isn't like the shoujo genre isn't shown very much in this anime. This anime seems more like it's a gender neutral anime, not a shoujo. It's not one of those reverse harems like Akatsuki no Yona or Gakkan Shoujo no Nozaki, whatever it is, I forgot the name. Um, yeah, so next we have Ajin. See, I haven't seen this anime, but apparently it's a good anime. However, I couldn't watch it because I am an animation and art snob, and it doesn't go well with me. The CGI they use in it. Divine Gate, it's same situation with Ajin, but the story is worse. This is a harem romance. It's standard. Shoujo Tachi. I actually ended up watching this anime all the way through. It's it's interesting, but it's kind of something that you have to if you enjoy the school genre or the high school genre and you enjoy slice of life anime, you can enjoy this. It's based on students who want to make a video game, but I don't know. It's not for everyone. Luck and Logic is it's interesting, but I didn't find a way to watch it through. It's too boring. The characters are too stagnant for me. Next we have Prince of Stride, which is you take free, you put them on dry land. There you go. This anime is actually should be one of the genres of it. Personally, I think one of the genres should be a shoujo because this isn't something that I would watch as a male. If I wasn't a male, I'm not trying to say that males and females have different like genres that they should be watching, but in my tastes, if I, for me being a male, I have separate tastes to my friends who also watch anime who are females. This is the kind of anime that my female friends would watch, but not me. I would never watch this, and most of my male friends would never watch this either. This is a standard mech anime for the season. See, this anime it's the I never got around to watching it. And the rest of these anime that are on this list are anime that no one really remembered, no one really watched, because um they aren't very interesting anime. They weren't the anime that were the spotlight of the season, so no one ended up watching them because they're better anime to watch in the season. Actually, I ended up watching this anime only because I wanted to enjoy humor for a little bit because I was feeling down. And it's shorts, so the anime it's very short episodes, but they're very funny. It's very cute. She's very cute. She's bae, waifu. But she's too young for me. Uh, okay, so now we have spring 2016. In the spring 2016 season, it was actually this season was actually had a very good. The anime that stood out were very good, but the anime that didn't stand out, I did not like whatsoever. So let's get started with this. ReZero still going on now. I'm not gonna spoil much because I actually know the ending. I spoiled myself by looking on forums and whatnot. Because honestly, the show I almost dropped it because of how frustrating the main character is. However, if you do watch the end, it's very satisfying. It's a very good anime. This plot's very good. It's very similar to Konosuba in the way that it pokes fun at the trapped in another world genre, but in a completely different direction. It takes it instead of being humor, it's complete dark. Um it's complete horror, you know. It's more of a thriller than anything or horror than anything. So, yeah. I hear banging outside my house. It's very unnerving. Um Next you have Kotetsujo no Cabaneri or Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress. This I didn't believe would be good. Everyone was saying, "Oh, it's the same as Attack on Titan." You know, I'm not gonna watch it. Well, actually, no, everyone was saying they were gonna watch it because it was a copy of Attack on Titan. I didn't come around to watching Attack on Titan until recently, and same with this show. I watched this before Attack on Titan, actually. And I'm just gonna say, this is very good. It's one of those anime that if you like when I watched this, I skipped the first episode completely because I started watching it and I couldn't watch the first episode when it first came out. However, when I came back to watch it again later on, I just completely skipped the first episode because I thought, oh, it's boring and I'm not gonna watch it. I'm just gonna check out the second episode, see if it's good. And after the first episode, when you watch it, the most badass anime you've ever. It's so badass. It's like Attack on Titan but on steroids. Um, However, the ending left something to be desired for a lot of people. It's one of those and they lived happily ever after endings, which is um which is not an ending that a lot of anime viewers enjoy. Personally, I thought it was okay. For this anime, I was satisfied with the ending. They took out the bad guy. Oh, spoiled, sorry. Spoiler alert. They took out the bad guy. You know, it's all good. Everything happens nice and dandy. You know, and I just thought it was a good ending for me. Boku no Hero Academia is getting a second season very soon, and it's for good reason too. This anime I was hesitant to watch because everyone was saying, oh, another One Punch Man. You know, it's the same as One Punch Man. So I thought, personally, I didn't enjoy One Punch Man as much as many people did. It's a very good anime, I'll give it that. However, it's not to my tastes. But this anime very much was to my tastes. Um, it's very standard in the way it's a shonen anime. However, it's just it's like a shonen anime, but without all of the boring fillers and whatnot. I quite enjoyed it. It's basically just a better version of any shonen anime you've seen, or most of the shonen anime you've seen. Okay, then now we have Kisniver. This is actually they should add another tag to this. It should be romance, honestly. I liked it. It was Kisniver was one of my favorite anime from the season, actually. Sonozaki is my waifu. Just putting that out there. Um, it's a very good anime. It's centered around seven main characters. Actually, personally, I think it's six and then plus one, but it's centered around seven main characters, and they're all very interesting. You can find yourself in one of the characters in some way or another, and you relate to them, and it's very good. How the only problem, the only thing that the problem I had with it was the ending was extremely cheesy. It's one of those endings where it's like one of those Disney movies, you know. The ending is like, friendship solves everything, or like, we had to work together in the end. You know, it's just one of those endings which is extremely cheesy. We have Bungo Stray Dogs here. I didn't watch it since simply because I didn't have enough time. I've heard it's very good though, and it's one of those anime that if you know a lot of Japanese references from and if you're Japanese specifically, you will enjoy this anime quite a lot. Next, you have Sosei no Onmyoji, Twin Star Exorcists. It's okay. The animation is absolute garbage though. It says the romance. It displays no romance. It's very much a shonen. It's very much a shonen romance where nothing progresses whatsoever, and it's just the animation is just so bad. But the story could be good. I watched it until recently, and the story is decent. If the animation was better, I would have continued watching it. This is a ecchi romance anime. You have so many of these every season. This is Sakamata Desuga is one of the succeeding versions of a comedy school anime. It's like if you take Dagashi Kashi and actually make it successful with a different plotline and everything though. I mean, I guess it's not just like Takashi Kashian, is it? But it's yeah, it's quite enjoyable, this anime. If you have spare time and you feel like laughing or something, then you can just watch this, and it's the episodes they don't it's not a serial, it's a series. So wait, is this series or a serial? I need to look at the definition of serial now. Uh, okay, so it's not a serial. Yeah, it's a series. There's no story that continues on. It's just a single storyline every episode that concludes at the end of every episode. And it's you don't have to you can pick it up anywhere, and it's very interesting. It's very good. It's very much like an anime going on this season, which is Hana-kun. However, the main characters take a different approach to school. I'll get to Hana-kun next very soon. This is Gaku Sentoshi Asterix, or the asterisk something, I forget the English name. This is the second season. I watched the first season and the second season of this because I was feeling a romance ecchi anime. It's very much a harem as well. And it's honestly there isn't actually that much ecchi in it, but it's got the stagnant romance that everyone hates. So I wouldn't recommend it to everyone. Only people who enjoy that. Mayoiga is absolute garbage. I, I don't need to say much more about it, honestly. Just kidding. Mayoiga is it's one of those anime that you see it, you read this synopsis and you think, oh, it could be interesting. You watch it and it's absolute garbage. You hate every single one of the characters. So I didn't finish it because I just hated every character. Every character annoyed me in some way or another. And you can't, and I don't understand how the creators of this could make it like that. Like, if your viewers do not like any of the main characters, then why would they feel like they need to continue watching? They don't care what happens to the characters they don't like. Yeah, so continuing on with Big Order, which is I believe it's very it's so much Miraniki in the art style and the horror, quote unquote horror, but it's not it's a failed version of Mirai Nikki. That's our future diary. 100, I mean Infinite Stratos, I mean every harem anime ever. Okay, so these two anime are very good anime of the season. They're the slice of life anime of the season, which are just relax, you just sit back and just enjoy them, you know. Tanaka-kun is I enjoyed this one much more than I enjoyed Flying Witch, but you could enjoy them both equally. Uh, it just depends on what you relate to better. I related better to Tanaka-kun, so I enjoyed Tanaka-kun more. And they're both very laid back anime. The rest of the anime on this from this season were very standard for the season. There you have your mecha, you have your harems, you know, you have your typical BL or shonen ai, you know, and then you have like the anime that no one ever watches because it's either for little kids or it's just too underground for anyone to really watch it. Next, summer 2016, Shokugeki no Soma second season, or Food Wars, is the second season of Food Wars, of course, and it's very much Food Wars itself is an anime that did very well, and it was very good. But the second season starts now. The way it's starting off makes it seem like it's not very good. Like when you first start watching this anime, you'll understand what I mean. Um, because if you watch the first season and then the second season, you'll know there's a noticeable quality difference in them. I don't know if it's just me, but a lot of my friends are agree with me in that there feels like there's a massive quality difference or an art style difference or something in between the two. So I'm just gonna put that out there for now. Taboo Tattoo. This anime I haven't actually gotten around to watching. It's one of those shonen anime that like it's the shonen fighting anime that I don't personally enjoy that much because there's too much explaining and whatnot, but a lot of people do enjoy it. So I would recommend this to people who enjoy the shonen genre. Real life is it's very much a school romance slice of life. It's a stagnant romance. It's very school, and the drama is non-exist. It's like non-existent. It's just school drama that's so silly that you can't stand it, and it's very slice of life in that the characters hardly progress. The manga, the online the online manga, I think it comes from a digital manga, is very good itself. But the way they portray it in this is like you can watch it, but once you get to a point in the anime far enough, you'll start to notice the pattern, and then you'll realize, it's gonna same thing's gonna happen again. It's just it's pissing me off. All these characters are with their petty problems. It's ridiculous. So um, you can watch it, but it's more for those who enjoy the school drama kind of thing. Next we have Orange, which is you take Ao Haru ride and you input someone dying and you have Orange. It's pretty much it. Pretty much it. Blue Spring Ride with someone dying. Tales of Zestiria. This is one of those. I'm personally watching this, but only because I enjoy the art and the animation. Because it is made by Ufotable, and you know how Ufotable loves to them unlimited budget. You know, Ufotable. Next we have Mob Psycho 100. This anime is it's 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 something you should watch. I'm just gonna. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what genre you enjoy. Mob Psycho 100 is something that you should definitely watch. It does not really matter what genre you enjoy. However, you will enjoy Mob Psycho. It doesn't regardless of your preferred genre. Next, we have 91 Days. This is Bakano. Is it called Bakano? It's called Bakano, right? The the anime with lots of murder and mafia and whatnot. This is basically Bakano. I haven't gotten around to watching much of it yet. You don't want to watch this anime. It's got a terrible art. I believe the animation is absolute garbage as well. It's made by Madhouse as well, so it's uh, more reason for me to not watch it. Collidia Code is one of those anime that's like uh, it seems good, but it's just typical, action, snobby main character kind of superpower, but the superpowers are never explained, that kind of anime. The only reason I'm currently watching it is simply because the singer they have Claris. They have Claris, Lisa, and one more artist I forget who, singing for the soundtrack. So that's the only reason I'm watching it. Next we have Nanas and the Taizai, which isn't actually this season, but it's categorized under this season. But yeah, I've been waiting for a second season of this for a long time, and it's very good. The first season is very good. You should check it out if you enjoy shonen. If you enjoy anything in general, you should check it out because it's one of those anime that everyone can enjoy. It's like it's on par with the big three in which like people the big three is the gateway for many people into anime. This could be the gateway for many people as well if you are new to anime. Next we have Amama no Inuzama, which is sweetness and bitter or something. Sweetness and I forget. It's cute. It's cute. Plot stagnant. It's the same thing every episode, but it's cute. And Kotori is bae. Kotori is waifu. We have our typical shoujo vampire anime. Handa-kun is what I was talking about before. Similar to Sakamoto Desuga, in which the main characters are very, very popular. However, in Sakamoto Desuga, the main character is aware. He's aware of his popularity, and they very much make fun of school anime in which the main character is so popular, everyone loves him. Um, by just playing with that concept and making it humorous. And in Hana-kun, they completely reversed that. And Handa, the main character, Handa-sei, does not know anything. He believes that he's getting bullied, and so it creates a lot of humorous situations where it's dramatic irony, where the audience will know you as a viewer will know, oh, he's doing this because he thinks they hate him. But then the characters in the anime will think, oh my God, he's such a genius. Those kind of situations that you find very funny in this anime. Next we have Rewrite, uh, romance. It's a romance anime. It's got the magic in it. It's like a typical. It's like if you watched Strike the Blood. It's like Strike the Blood mixed in with a nice, a cute little romance story, like Clannad, um, but without the uh, etchy from Strike the Blood. It's actually a very 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 charming anime. The art is pretty nice and the animation is pretty nice. It's a lot of people won't watch it simply because they think, oh, these characters all look like the Clannad characters. You know, they're all the girls have small faces with big eyes. You know, I don't want to watch it. It's gonna be a harem. It's not. It doesn't turn out to be a harem. It's very subtle in the romance, and it's very interesting because if you're a male and you watch this, you resonate a lot with the male main character. Next we have art club something Konabitsuji Bijutsubu ni awa niwa mondai ga aru. Oh my god, I can't pronounce that. Um, this anime it's charming. It's very much a slice of life school romance anime. The romance feels stagnant, but but it's not the end hasn't come yet, so I'm very unsure about how this anime will end up being. But it's very cute. It's a very good way to pass time if you just have an extra 20 minutes and you want to start this anime because you can enjoy this anime regardless of what genre you enjoy, but it takes a little bit of adapting to. You have your ecchi romance harem anime. This one is very ecchi. I would not recommend watching this with little kids with parents in the room ever. Never watch this with people in the room. Next we have New Game. This is a Moe Blob anime. It's a Moe Blob anime, but I enjoy it because I felt like a Moe Blob anime and I started watching it. It's very cute. Main characters are all very cute in their own way. And if you enjoy cute girl anime, you'll enjoy New Game. Danganronpa. I haven't seen any of the Danganronpa anime, so I do not know anything about Danganronpa at the moment. I do not know anything about D Gray Man Hollow because it's the second season or something of D Gray Man. I haven't seen D Gray Man. So it's a shame, but I don't have time to watch it currently. This anime is absolute garbage. Do not watch it. Well, it's I watched the first episode. I guess I don't have the right to call it absolute garbage, but I watched the first episode, and it's one of those anime that you watch the first episode and you just think, oh, where is this taking me? What are you trying to do with this anime? What's the plot of this anime? And you don't really understand it after the first episode, and it made me want to drop it. So I might come back to it in the future, but I'm not gonna watch it for now. Next we have this anime about what do you call it? Freaking yokai. It's it's okay, but it's kind of odd, you know. You won't enjoy it if a lot of things gross you out. Next you have Berserk. I don't need to say much more about Berserk. This is absolute garbage. You know, so generally for most of the sports anime that succeed, the reason they succeed is because of the animation of the sport itself. And the main character also doesn't look like a total idiot, but we'll get to that. Um, Basically the animation generally of sports anime is what keeps you hooked on the story. Generally the story is oh we're a low ranked team and we're getting back up because of these players that we got. You know we're gonna succeed this year. That's it's standard. You expect that plot line from a sports anime. This anime does not do that. The because of the standardized plot for sports anime, the animation for an anime for a sports anime to stand out, such as Haikyuu or Kuroko no Basket, the animation must be incredible. Um, Either that or the story has to have some twist to it in which people will enjoy it more because of the twist, and the main characters are very lovable. Kuroko no Basket was enjoyable because personally I didn't enjoy it, but I know many friends enjoyed it, and it's because of the special talents that each character had and the ways that they used them innovatively. And Haikyuu, the animation was incredibly good, well done. There was lots of comedy in it, and it's one of those anime that you watch it just to watch it, and you don't watch it for really for the story. The story is it's more like an afterthought. Days does none of this well. This anime, the animation during the football is very bad. The character design is very bad. It honestly seems like it's gonna end up being like a BL anime or something, but I do not know. Anyway, I'm gonna show you the main character of Days now. You can look him up yourself actually, but I'm gonna show it to show him to you anyway. That's not days. That's not days. Days football. I do not know the main character's name because I do not care much for him. But you see this, you see the way his face is designed compared to everyone else's face. Yeah, it doesn't sit well with I cannot stand this anime whatsoever. Arslan Senki. If you enjoyed the first season of Arslan Senki, it's action anime. I didn't watch it. I'm probably gonna watch it eventually, but I'm not gonna watch it right now. You'll enjoy this. This anime is if you enjoy anime such as Handa-kun or Sakamoto Desuga, you'll enjoy this because this anime it involves a main character who knows more than everyone else, and all the humor is ironic. It's all ironic humor, and it's fun. It's very funny. Next you have Hatsukoi Monster. It's shoujo romance. Need I say more? Next we have Momokuri. Momokuri is this is a romance anime that is very cute for both sides, for both the girl and the boy. You can relate to the male if you're a male viewer, and you can relate to the girl if you're a female viewer. I'm saying this for most all these romance anime because generally, if you're watching a romance anime as a male and you're watching a shoujo romance, you won't enjoy it because you can't relate to the main character, and you don't want to put yourself in the main male's shoes either. But this one, you can put yourself in either of these shoes, and you'll enjoy this anime. It's very good. Here we have an anime that I'm not watching because the plot just seems stupid. The freaking scuba diving who gives a shit. This is Andrew Verge, Kantai Collection, but not Kantai Collection. And then we have Battery. This is the same case with Days. It's terrible animation for what it should be. And the rest of these anime are all except for Fate Kelly. This is an anime that you'd only watch if you're a fan of the Fate slash whatever series, and so you'll enjoy it. The rest of these anime are irrelevant, really, if I'm to be honest. Except for this. This anime is very relevant. It was created a while ago, and it's like don't watch it. It's really stupid. It's a dumb anime. Stupid anime. All right, now we're gonna look at what we are gonna look forward to in the fall. First off, we have Bungo Stray Dogs second season. If you enjoyed the first season, I already talked about that, and you'll enjoy this. Second, we have the Haikyuu, the third season, which is I personally am gonna. This is on my watch list for sure, because I have already seen all the other seasons of Haikyuu, and as I said before, the animation is stellar, crazy art. It's amazing. It's just amazing in general. I haven't heard of this much, but I don't think I'm gonna watch this because I do not it's not something that I would watch generally. This anime is let's just say ecchi is a way to describe this anime. Let's just say that it's very very ecchi. I remember this is the second season of the anime. The first season is I expect the second season to be the same, more of the same as the first season. It's just ecchi. That's all it is. I'm not watching any of these anime because I haven't heard of them really, but I might end up watching them later. This is the second season of Hibike Euphonium, which is I believe is it's I'm unsure about the anime itself. I haven't actually watched Hibike Euphonium, but it's people say it's good, so this might be a good anime as well. I'm definitely gonna watch this anime just to check it out. If it ends up being just like Days or Battery, I'm not gonna watch it. But if it ends up being Haikyuu, then I'm gonna watch it for sure. I haven't actually thought about the rest a lot of these anime on this in this season because just in general for this year in fall, not much has been announced that I'm very excited for. If I'm completely honest, a lot of these anime are just there that exist, and I feel like I'm gonna be very bored next season. So I'm gonna be rewatching a lot of the anime. So anyway, that's it for this video. It's a very long video, so if you watched till the end, then good on you. I appreciate you. I really do appreciate you. So yeah, I'll see you.